Hey Leos, it is your XOXO Goddess Girl, Astro Pretty. Leo, this is your reading, Leo Horoscope. Wow, the one that is in love with you. We're also going to look at our life areas: finance, career, education, health, love, spirituality, sexuality, sensuality, beauty, food, a secret that somebody is keeping from you, your family, ancestors, and some overall energies for you, okay? We're going to start with the one that is in love with you. Leos, make sure that you subscribe, hit that notification bell, like the video. And if there is a chat that's open while I'm going to publish this video, because it's a pre-recorded reading, then keep double tapping that screen, okay? And also share it with your family, your friends, your inner circle, to make sure that they also get this reading for free. I don't have any Patreon, no Vimeo, no extended readings, no membership that you need to pay for, okay? This is all for free. Yes, Leos. Also check out the Capricorn live readings. Most of the time, I also refer to Leos and Sagittarius energy. And if that is the case, most of the time you will see it in the timestamps of that Capricorn live reading. Yeah. All signs reading is also in the video section, pre-recorded readings. And if you know somebody that, this video is good for regarding the messages, then leave a comment, put the timestamp in there, and also tag them regarding the handle of YouTube, okay? And a final message, Leo, make sure that you also leave a comment if you want to win a free reading, which I'm going to do in the next reading at the end. I'm only going to select one person, so just leave a comment, and you write there Leo Horoscope tarot reading, and then you write there also free reading. Yes? So the one who I will select will be there in the next Leo reading. The Capricorn live reading also has the opportunity for those who want to have a live reading personal. You can buy then one or donate 33 euros. So make sure that if the live reading for the Capricorn is on, any live reading, by the way, but definitely Capricorn, that you are on board, because I always do live readings there if you want to have a paid personal reading. And we always pay it forward. So if you are going to buy a reading there for somebody, then you get to select a free reading for somebody else in that video. And then I will do that also. Yeah. Now let's start, Leos. There are already 2 messages that want to come out here. I'm going to select 3 extra messages for the one that is in love with you. Before I start, I also have a message about a Cancer. A Cancer doesn't like you, or a Cancer doesn't like it that you get too much attention. There could be a Cancer that has a crush on you, is in love with you, or wants you back. Yeah? And others of you, this Cancer is jealous because you get too much attention. You are, of course, the most beautiful, the most pretty, the most handsome, next to Taurus, right? So let's get 3 cards here. The one that is in love with you. What is it that you need to know about the one that is in love with you? You could be struggling. You could be in a relationship, split up, breakup, divorce, has already happened. Others of you, no contact, whatever your situation is, okay? The one that is in love with you. Discover your life purposes here. Could be a musician, or you are a musician. Somebody definitely believes, okay, that you are their life purpose. There is an energy behind here, right, that has distracted them if you're not together. And if you are together, all eyes are on you, okay? Their mind is constantly on you. They might be thinking about you when there are songs popping up. You have your favorite song together. There's definitely music involved here in this connection. We have patience here. A Sagittarius shows up here. You have it in your chart. They have it in their chart. Somebody's really patient with you. Some of you are in a relationship here with somebody, okay? And healing is reversed. This is definitely no contact, struggling. Somebody needs some time to heal here. Can't continue, okay? Now, you will know what your situation is. I will give you all messages that I see here. So the first thing that I have here is Sagittarius. I also get Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo is here. And I have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here. This card came out in the beginning, right? Pay attention to signs. This lantern reminds me of the Virgo energy here. There's a lot of Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy here, right? Chinese astrology sign, the rooster, the owl, or any bird could be important. And number 10 is important, 29, 23, 21, 22, and 20. And then we have victim consciousness reversed here, which is 12, 13, and 11. Those numbers, your birthday or whatever this means. The victim consciousness is reversed here, okay? So if anybody's trying to manipulate somebody here, it's not working anymore. By the way, There is a snake here. The year of the snake is this year, right? And last year it was the year of the dragon, Chinese astrology sign. Something might have literally happened in 2024, is currently still active. Others of you, 2023 is here. 2010, 2011, 2021 is also here. 2020 and 2022, okay? Those are years that for some of you are important. Something happened between the two of you. Could be anything. Maybe you received your first baby. Maybe you got married, engaged. Maybe you met then. Maybe you split up, broke up, divorced, whatever those years are, right? Others of you, these numbers are important in any shape or form. You know, license plate number, telephone number, badge number, ages, whatever these numbers are, right? Or date of birth, days, I don't know. Now, interesting part is that you get 5 cards, right? So there is a change going on between you and this person. And the one that is in love with you, they want this change, or you want this change, or you both want it. So I can tell you, if you're good to go, then somebody is trying to distract one of you, okay? They want you back, or they want your your person back. I just picked up the deck. Sagittarius shows up. You could definitely be dealing with the Sagittarius. You are, by the way, showing up in the Sagittarius reading again. I believe you showed up in the education part, Leos. Go check out the Sagittarius reading, okay? Also in the pre-recorded video part of the channel. It was about you being stubborn, or them not liking you because you follow the same education, you know, something like that. Just go check it out, the Sagittarius reading, because you're in there, yeah? It shows up immediately. So Sagittarius is also the 2 of Cups, as you can see, right? That 2 Cups, and Sagittarius is also healing, right? And Sagittarius is also, if you look right, there is 1 foot in the water and 1 foot is grounded. So there is a combination here of, up and down, in the water, out of the water, right? And then this angel and earth, right? So there's something going on here with a contrast, differences between the two of you. If you can't go further, Leo, with this person, because this is your reading, right? Cross-watches, flip the script when needed. I'm going to focus on the Leos because it's your reading. If you can't go further with this person, you'll find the differences to be too big. The gap is too big to bridge any issues, or, to bring it back how it used to be for some of you. So that is for those who don't want this person back anymore. If you do want this person back, then patience is required, because healing is needed on your side, on their side, on both of your sides, Leos. Yeah, there's the wounded, right? Somebody says, I can't do it. Look at me. I look like a shit show. I went through shit with you. You treated me like shit, whether it's you or them saying that, I don't know. But this is a heavy energy, right? It's like, I can't do this anymore. Just have a look here, because it shows I can't do this anymore. Whatever this is. By the way, Sagittarius energy again. And Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Others of you, this has to do with a baby. You could not be on the same page regarding children or a baby, whether it's future now or past. Whatever happened with the child, let's say, dynamics, which was also very strong in the Sagittarius reading, the child dynamics. If you are together in a beautiful relationship, there's somebody here that's very patient and is waiting for the two of you to have issues, and then this person is going to strike. Really simple. Be mindful of somebody that is absorbing your energy or your person's energy, because they're playing the victim, but they're not out here to play the victim. They want to disturb the connection between the two of you. So just to give you an example, this is when, hey, we haven't been seeing each other again. Yeah, my friend needs me, my friend this, my friend that, right? So there's somebody here that wants to create problems by deliberately bothering you with things, It's just a friend. I mean, if it's a family member, your mother, you need to take care of your mother or your child or your brother, sister. That's different, right? But this is like somebody that is inadequately asking your full attention, your full time, and it's to get into a relationship here, okay? I have Virgo reversed here, and I have Pisces and Scorpio reversed here. Something is unhealthy here. Somebody is also realizing that the surface alone is not enough. Surface, S-E-R-V-I-C-E, or surface, S-U-R-F-A-C-E, right? Something is too shallow. Something is, it's like, it's not about appearances, I don't care how you look like, how much money you have. I want the inside, the real energy, the genuine, authentic energy. Somebody's also saying that somebody's basically fake, and somebody says, I can't be with you because you're just fake. I also get an energy, Leos, of somebody that you're dealing with who always talks, just to satisfy the group. Have you ever met those people? Let me know in the comments. They always are agreeing with the group. They never have their own, let's say, opinion. They always want to fit in. You don't want to fit in. So, yeah, the Seven of Swords, the Knight of Wands. Like literally, oh, this person does that. Let me do that too. Just to fit in. You don't want to fit in. And it doesn't work with Leo, right? Leos, you are the Aslans, the Cleopatras, right? Next to the most beautiful, the pretty, handsome, right? Together with Taurus. You also represent the soul of humanity. When people are with you, around you, intertwining with you, exchanging energies with you, you with them, etc., right? You are literally making sure that they are confronted with their own soul. The sun, right? That's you, Leos, right? So, yeah, you quickly see through the fake energy. You do, right? There is also a Pisces here, okay, that with healing reversed, that wants your attention, Leos, but you're looking away from this Pisces, like literally, you're focused on somebody else. Look, the healing is reversed here, right? And you're sitting here, and you're looking away from this person. I don't know whether this person is saying, I am a psychic. Oh, Lord, this is, I do remote viewing. Yeah, of course. Let me tell you this, Leos, yes. Any person, definitely if it's a Pisces, right? I do remote viewing. If they look like a shit show, right? They're obese, right? Unhealthy, right? I'm not talking about curvilicious, This is unhealthy energy, Their organs, right, are being eaten away by the fat of their body. Obese, right? That's not curvilicious. And this is Pisces energy. Now, if you know any Pisces like that, Leos, this could be somebody saying, I do, psychic and remote viewing. Okay, now, remote viewing, everybody, has nothing to do with writing down some words and then, do some other words, around it. It has nothing to do with remote viewing, right? It definitely has nothing to do with Akashic records. Akashic records do not even exist, everybody. Akash is Sanskrit. That's from my bloodline, yes. I am the daughter of a Brahmin priest. So any word that is, Sanskrit and principles around it, that comes from my bloodline, yeah? Akashic records are only accessible for Brahmins. If anybody says, I have access to Akashic records, you should ask them what that is. They don't know what that is. Now, you can ask AI, of course, right? But let me also tell you this. AI, everybody, is nothing else than a learning model. It's a model, everybody, that is based on everybody's opinions. Has nothing to do with ancient scriptures. Now, Brahmins don't share ancient scriptures with nobody else. What you see and what you read, everybody, is shared with the public. But we have Smriti and Sruti. Some things are not for the people, and only Brahmins know that. We do not share that with nobody else. This is why my birth chart readings are selling amazing. Why? Because I do have access to the Akashic records. Akash, right? Just to keep it clear, Akashic records doesn't exist. It's Akash, right? And in your birth chart reading, you get everything in there. Everything. Everything is in there, so you can plan your life around it, everybody. All your blessings are in there. Also your warnings. Finance, career, love, everything. For your full life. Yes. If you want one, Leos, the high level one is 250 and the detailed one is 499. Trust me, you will not regret it. Get on board also regarding the holy event that I'm selling right now. You will love it, everybody. Secrets that nobody else will tell you. Yes, all from the daughter of a Brahmin priest. Yeah. If you want one, send an email to gdt88888@gmail.com. That is 5 times an 8. Yeah. Okay, let's see. What else do we have here? Okay, because I'm also going to look at love in a moment as part of our life area spread that I'm going to do. But be mindful, okay, with healing reverse, these are false prophets. Definitely a Pisces. You're looking away from this Pisces or this false prophet or whomever is doing so-called remote viewing, right? Throwing around some words. They are obese, everybody. They don't even know how to take care of themselves. But they're going to take care of you and advise you, right? Exactly. Now, then we have here you looking that way. So you're interested in somebody else. Do you see that? For those who are done with somebody, and for some of you in particular, somebody who's a false prophet, lying a lot, and for some of you it's even a Pisces, right? You're looking here at somebody else. And you like this person. 29 is important, okay? Whatever 29 means, let me see. 29, okay, let's see. This victim consciousness is really important. We are in the year of the snake, so with Pluto in Aquarius, Leos, there's a lot of people, okay, that will try to, it's 7 of Swords, right? That's Aquarius. It's the 6 of Swords, right? It's the 5 of Swords, right? So that's what Pluto in Aquarius means in a nutshell. I've been telling you that for quite some time, right? Definitely 2 years now, something like that. This energy here is going to be at its worst until somewhere February 2026, because then the year of the horse is going to start. Yeah. So manipulative energy. Look at me. I'm the victim. I want to absorb all your time. Right. Somebody here is toxic SF, and there is no healing from such a person. Everybody. Right. It's reversed. There's no way to heal from this person. Right. If somebody is this toxic, right? I mean, look at this energy, like Lord of Mercy, right? It has nothing to do with healing. It's just immediately realizing, right, that the more you intertwine with this energy, the more you will become this energy, right? So you have to decide what you want to do, right? I definitely get, extremely narcissistic, borderline-ish energy, a lot of lies with healing reversed. And like I said, for some of you, this is a Pisces, yeah? If you're meeting new love, you're ready for this person. I do have a toxic ex here that's watching you, spying on you, stalking you. For some of you, they're still watching you like, yeah, I know. Astro Pretty GDT, I know. Right, look at her face, right? Maybe you look like her, gorgeous. Look at her, beautiful she is. Jesus. Aside from that, there's still an ex here, okay? If you're with somebody new, or maybe you're in a beautiful, secure, stable relationship, there is definitely an ex here who does not like that. Yeah? Let's go to all your life areas, Leos. Let's see what we have for you. Here we go. Holy Spirit, God, our Father in heaven, the Lord, your angels, ancestors. Okay, I almost said Lorki or Lorca. Lorca, everybody, is Federico Lorca. Federico Garcia Lorca. Your name could be Federico, Fred, Freddy, or Rico. Garcia or Lorca, Federico Garcia Lorca, everybody, is he writes poetry, is literature, okay? Garcia Lorca Federico, you should check him out, okay? Others of you Dutch people, Lormans, Lorre. Lorre is also a parrot. There's something about a parrot or a pirate of Caribbean. Somebody's from the Caribbeans or is Caribbean. And I got something with fire here, okay? Yeah? Okay. Let's start with your reading. By the way, I also have October being very important here. And December, in particular 33, 29, the 10th of October and also of December. Yeah? And I also get November and January. So you could be dealing here with the Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn energy for some of you, or you have it in your chart. Okay, here we go. Let's see. We start with finance first. You have the Queen of Swords here. Finance, career, education, health. 2 want to come out. Love, spirituality, sexuality, sensuality, beauty, food, a secret that somebody is keeping from you, your family, your ancestors, your overall energy, and 2 cards at the bottom of the deck. 6 of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, King of Wands. That's you. So that is good. Okay. Let me give you the zodiac signs that you could have in your chart or you're dealing with them. Okay. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Virgo is here. Scorpio, Taurus, and Capricorn. Libra, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Cancer and Scorpio. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Aries. Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini. We have Pisces here again, and Gemini, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Taurus, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo is here, okay? You show up in the Sagittarius reading, like I said, so make sure that you check out the Sagittarius reading. Yeah. The interesting part here that I want to start with is that you have this in your finance section, and you have this also in your ancestor section. Queen of Swords and Queen of Swords. Do you see that? Some of you are a spitting image of your mom or your dad or your grandma or your grandpa. You're like spitting image, Others of you spitting image, right? Spitting image. Your ancestors are looking at you this is finance, right? The other Queen of Swords. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Maybe that was your ancestor. Maybe you have it in your chart, or this is somebody that helps you. But the Queen of Swords in your finance section, and your ancestors also having the same card here and literally looking at you, backing you up, is that regarding finance, something is needed here. And the Queen of Swords is communication, formalization, documentation, also something that has to do, right, with the law, right? Because it's in the upright, Leos, you can expect that this will go in your favor. So anything that was a financial dispute, you're going to get your money back. Anything that has to do with arranging financially, contractually, and lawfully things, you will be able to do that. I don't know whether you have a good lawyer regarding your finance. Maybe you should do that. And others of you, you could, of course, also be the lawyer. Yeah? A Queen of Swords is also cutting through your budget. And your ancestors are really glad that you are doing that, right? Because they have the same card in the ancestral, let's say, part. So you're cutting through your budget. And you could even be saying, you know, listen, this is the budget. I'm not going to deviate. You could be saving a lot of money. Why? Because the Six of Pentacles is here behind you. If you have already done that and you're progressing really good, you're proud of the savings that you have right now. Others of you, you're working to a target or a goal where you want to have a lot of savings, and you are progressing really good here, okay? Your overall energy is a Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is, of course, children, messages, right? Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. This could also be, you know, the child that you have, or there's a fire sign that you have a child with. But the Page of Wands, you see that the child is leaving and the mother is here, right? Or the father, right? So when we look at your energy, it could be that your child, right, is going for college, is maybe going, you know, out of the house, maybe gets married, in a relationship, studying, whatever, right? And with the Page of Wands, you're looking at your child here, how they move in life. I see you being very supportive of your child. You want the best for your child. And your child could be literally your priority, Leos. It's like, you know, my child is my priority. The rest is not important. The Page of Wands is also about messages, right? So you could be sending or receiving a lot of messages. For some of you, it is passionate messages. But I get angry messages here. I will show you in a moment why. For some of you, Leos, you're in a spiritual connection, right? Victim consciousness. That is not good. Why? Because you have in your spirituality, you have a Knight of Swords here. These are spiritual attacks. Being in a toxic relationship is also a spiritual attack. It's abuse, Leos. Okay? So if somebody is lying, cheating, scheming, plotting, tells you that you're doing that, whereas you're not even doing that, right? Or other things, you know, whatever they're doing here, right? I mean, this is spiritual unacceptable, right? Spiritual unacceptable. And you could be saying with this Queen of Swords in your finance section, like, listen, maybe you're a really independent person, and you're saying, listen, I do my own ish, you know. Some of you spiritually, you're done of people or somebody in your life. I hope this is not a partner, but somebody is spiritually extremely unhealthy in your life. Leos, I have that also here with your health, okay? You have the Ace of Swords. These are two cards, right, that came out. The High Priestess is in the upright and the Ace of Swords is reversed. So if you are a spiritual practitioner, you know, all these fake tarot readers, false prophets, right? They're trying to attack you. They can't. You are the High Priestess. Do you see that? The High Priestess, by the way, was also significant in the Sagittarius reading. Check that reading out. This is, by the way, Libra energy. Do you see that? For some of you, if you are a spiritual practitioner, or if you have your own business, or you deliver services, right? Be mindful of somebody not paying you, because you need to get a lawyer then So this is you first pay and then I do it. Otherwise, don't do it. Why? Because this is in your health section. Okay. If they are spiritually attacking you, forget about it, because, you know, you show up here as a queen or king of wands, right? High priest, high priestess is here. King or queen of swords here. You show up very profoundly as secure, stable and grounded. And by the way, it looks like this. So there is also a backup or a backup plan or a backup funding, okay, or a savings account that you have, yeah? If not, you're going to do that, Leos. I see you realizing, for those who are not doing it, like, listen, I got to have some backup plans here. Because otherwise, you know, I have nothing. And because of that, the Page of Wands could be here. This could be your communication. It could also be starting really small, right? Which is normal, taking small steps. But then eventually getting what you want. If there's a court case going on financially or anything that has to do with financial, let's say, gain, and a court case or a dispute, argument, whatever, lawyer, okay? Really important. If you're already doing that, you are amazing. If you are supporting people as such, right, or in any other context, this is a beautiful energy, yeah? Your ancestors are backing you up regarding finance, okay? For some of you, your sister, your twin sister or brother is on the other side, or you are a spitting image of your ancestor, right? They're all supporting you, okay? Yeah, like I said, you have this child focus here, right? Others of you could also be going to a psychologist, psychiatrist. Others of you bought a birth chart reading from me. You're planning your life really good here, especially financially, right? You're making the right choices because of my birth chart readings. And others of you, there's a womb reading that you have bought, right? You want to know what happened when you were in the womb, right? And some of you already received it and you're doing really good because of that. You're making beautiful choices here because of that, right? And if you want one, gdt88888@gmail.com. Send me an email and you will get a price list and the services, yeah? This energy, right, in your health section, be extra mindful about a surgery also, okay, with the Ace of Swords, because the High Priestess is you already know that something is not good, is unhealthy, or something's going to go wrong. You're right, Ace of Swords is here. So this is somebody who's lying, or this is going to be a procedure that is going to be wrong. You know something, Leos, okay? You're absolutely right wherever this is. So maybe you're trying to warn somebody here. Maybe somebody's warning you. I don't know. Maybe you are the High Priestess, High Priest. This is, by the way, Libra, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy here. Somebody has moon in Libra or moon in Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. The Eight of Pentacles is reversed in your career section, which is a Seven of Pentacles, and it is also a Nine of Pentacles. Somebody could be bothering you, for some of you in particular a Virgo, when you are at your work or distracting you. The Eight of Pentacles is Virgo energy, Nine of Pentacles too. It could also be a Taurus for some of you, okay? If there are issues here with your work, you need to speak up. If somebody's harassing you at your work, you need to speak up. If you're being distracted from your work, maybe because of a Virgo, you might want to say something about that, right? Negotiations are going to be there. They're going to be tough, Leos, but you're going to get out of it what you want, okay? Maybe not everything, but the Six of Pentacles is backing you up in your, overall energy, right? So the negotiation is strong. If it's a financial negotiation, you need a lawyer or you need the law on your side, yeah? And if you're already doing that, then you're going to get what you want, yeah? Education, you have a Four of Pentacles here. This is Taurus, Scorpio, Capricorn energy. And it could be literally that you're doing some kind of CPR course here, okay? Literally. Others of you, you're saving up money to do a course, test, exam, or education. And others of you, you're studying a lot here. So this is like constantly studying and you're putting lots of efforts in it. For some of you with the Four of Pentacles, this is also, the more you are committed, the more you're going to get out of it, whatever this is regarding education. If you feel that a Taurus or a Scorpio or somebody is not listening to you, they're being influenced by somebody else. They're holding on to something that you don't know. They're not listening to you. If you already told them, you have to tell them again. If they don't want to hear it, all that stuff. It's quite stubborn energy, it's here. Be mindful about a Taurus, Scorpio, or a Capricorn regarding education. They want you to fail. And whomever is stubborn here, it's not going to change on short term, okay, because it's on the upright. I also see that some of you are making notes or you're doing something here. And then somebody says, hey, can I have your notes? Or, can you tell me how you did this? Whatever this is, don't do it. Keep it to yourself regarding education. If this is your birth chart, by the way, never share it. If you received it from me, there is so much detailed information in it, right? Secret, right? Orthodox Brahmin, right? Never ever share that with nobody, right? Because all your blessings and warnings are there in a very extreme detailed level. Nobody does that. I am the only one who delivers those birth chart readings. And again, if you want one, send me an email, gdt88888@gmail.com. Yes, you can plan your whole life. You can have also a reconciliation. Astrology-wise, everybody has nothing to do with voodoo, hoodoo, black magic, moon rituals. We don't do that here. That is for insecure people. Yes, this is about astrology. Yeah, what is destined in your birth chart, right? When we look at love here, we have the Four of Cups reversed here. So that's the Three of Cups and the Five of Cups. You're wondering, should I reconcile with somebody? Because there's a lot of tears, a lot of emotions. Emotions, right, is mood, right? If you reverse that word, you get doom. Emotions bring you nothing. You have to be in love, everybody, because if you don't have the love, you're going to be volatile. Up, down, frustrated, confused, sad, angry. It's all in the moment, right? But love is steady, it's secure, stable. We are all born with love, in love. Once we go back, also love. Love can never die, everybody. It is just there, right? You will make sound decisions also if you are in love. If you are doing emotions, everybody, you will never make a sound decision, right? It's the heat of the moment, right? Having said that, this Four of Cups reversed, I see that you're thinking about reconciling. And maybe somebody's sending you a message, hey, you want to reconcile? You're like, nah. There's a lot of emotions going on here. Five of Cups, crying. Maybe you cried a lot. Victimhood also, right? It's like, I don't know. You're not really sure about it. Your ancestors give you a Queen of Swords. So they say anything that you're going to decide on any level of these life areas, make sure that you are precise, concise, and rational. Don't leave any interpretation for what you want out of the connection or what you want out of it on any level. If you do, you're going to be on the emotional part here. And then interpretations are there. So many, right? This is when you get lost. But if there is love, there is no interpretation because love shows up, is there, delivers, commits, etc., right? So this is important here with the Queen of Swords. For some of you, especially if your ancestors is Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, they're telling you if your finance is bad, right, you have to cut something or someone out of your life. Because if you don't do that, your finance is going to get worse. That's for some of you. If you've already done that, they're really proud of you. Others of you, this is really simple, right? 2 times the Queen of Swords. Your ancestors are backing you up, but you got to do your part too, Leos. Yeah? Some of you want to stay for the baby or the child. And others of you, somebody's jealous because you are focusing on your child. And your ancestors are saying, please look through it because whomever you're dealing with, Ace of Swords in your health section, High Priest, High Priestess, spiritual, a Knight of Swords here. This is not healthy. This is an unhealthy person, okay? Nobody in their right mind, by the way, is going to try to convince you, right, that you shouldn't be focusing on that, what you want to focus on. Somebody should support you. There is no support here. Or somebody's just angry because you're doing your own thing. If you have been in a connection with somebody, this is like high school lovers, right? And then you start developing, all the years. You can't do this anymore, Leos. You've grown out of this connection. You have been progressing, right? This person is on a standstill. They don't do anything. They're just frozen or something like that. Frozen, by the way, was in the last Capricorn reading that I did live. The screen was literally frozen. Elsa, Olaf, all these characters are frozen. Could be important. The song, Let It Go, whatever that means. Right? It could be important. So on a love section, you don't want to waste any water. You don't want to waste any tears. You don't want to waste any false reconciliations anymore. And especially if it has to do with your finance, your career, because there are some energies here, right, that are unstable. You're making it stable. You're progressing really good bit by bit, right, Page of Wands. Or you're doing really good and you're like, nah, I've come too far, right, to reconcile and deal with the BS again of somebody here. Right? That's for some of you. A message is going to come through. That is for sure here. I don't know what's happening with my voice here, everybody. But a message is coming through. I almost get somebody here that has been shouting a lot or is crying. It's like, please, Leo, please, please. What's this please, please about? Let me take another deck here. It's almost like somebody's begging for your attention or your love or a reconciliation or something here. Maybe they want you to help them out at work. Maybe this is... I don't know why. I get bottoms up. Whatever that means for you, bottoms up. And there's something about hay fever or hay or Haley or hail. I hope not hail Hitler. Heil Hitler, hail Hitler. Somebody could be, at your work, there could be racism or discrimination going on here. You need a lawyer. The Queen of Swords, like I said, any court case that you're dealing with, there's going to be a lot of money that's coming in here. And you might not have all points, okay, be in favor of you, but the Six of Pentacles, still a lot of money. So I get something here, you know. I don't get like 6K, okay. I get like 60K or 600K. Big amounts are coming in here, Leos. Others of you, I see you're hiring an accountant here. Let's see. Or you are the accountant. That could also be the case. You're asking advice here. I don't know. The Queen of Swords, right? Twice. Twin. Some of you are twin brothers, twin sisters or something like that. Why are these two queens here twice? Your ancestors and in your finance section. Others of you, there's something about legacy or inheritance. Something still needs to be arranged regarding somebody's inheritance legacy. I also get something with somebody's gravestone is still not there. Somebody has a grave without a gravestone. If you haven't been to the graveyard regarding honoring your ancestors, and you used to do that, right? It's part of your family tradition. Your ancestors are asking you, why not coming to the graveyard anymore? It would be good for you to come to my grave, they're saying. Others of you need to clean up that grave. It's like a wilderness. Why are these two women here? Two Queens of Swords. The Eight of Cups is here. Like literally, can you come to my grave and take care of everything so everything looks tidy? Ancestors in the kitchen. There is something about a return. This is, by the way, the Eight of Cups. Seven of Cups, Eight of Cups. Scorpio and Pisces energy here. For some of you, ancestors are warning you not to take somebody back. You will know. I don't know. For some of you, it's a Scorpio or a Pisces. Others of you, this is the grave. You need to go to the grave. You're not going to the grave anymore. Bear with me, okay? There's something about Madelon or Maddie or Madelief. Lieve, Liefeke, Liefke or Lieve. That is for the Flemish people. And I get Maddie, Madelon, Madison. Or Madison Square is important. Mad. Somebody says that's mad. That's mad. Somebody's from England. That's mad. England. Mad. Max is also here. Capricorn, right? That is Mel Gibson. He's a Capricorn. Gibson. Tyrese Gibson. He's a Capricorn. Melanie, Melissa. I get something with Milky Way. I don't know. Milky. Milka, Milky Way. I also get something with Camilla or Camille tea. Or Camille, right? The herb. Others of you, Camilla is important. Or Kamala is important. Kamla, Indian people. Cami, Cameron Diaz. All these people, okay? You're going to see something on the news, and then you will know it's a confirmation of this reading. And Camaro is important, whatever that means. Calimero. Cambridge is also important. Cambridge. Somebody came on a bridge. Okay, whatever that means. Bridget, of course. Bridge, rich, as the world turns right. Brooke and rich is Bridget. Something about combining two names. It's like, yeah, that's our name, like Bridget, right? Brooke and rich, right? As the world turns, any of the characters, of course. Something or someone is about to return here. Your ancestors are especially saying if it's a Scorpio or a Pisces, don't do that. Or somebody that is really toxic, don't do that. Let's see. What else? And others of you, it has to do with the grave, like I said. Yeah, so somebody's coming in. Look. Your ancestors are giving you, again, look, a knave of wands. That's twice a page of wands. So your ancestors are saying, somebody's coming back. But whomever's coming back wasn't good for you. And you know who that is. If you don't know, it's not your storyline. So, yeah. They're coming in with a present, right? Mm-hmm. So, what's the present? What's the present? The present fell on the Knight of Swords and the Four of Cups reversed. Spiritual and emotionally, right? Issues that I just mentioned. They're coming in with the Ten of Pentacles reversed. They want your money. Others of you, this is a toxic Virgo. And they're coming in with the Empress in the upright. They chose their family. Their family still doesn't like you. If you're going to go back with this person, you're going to have family issues again. They're still not going to choose you. They're going to drop you again, and they're going to be on the side of the family, okay? Others of you, they want your family money or they want the money. If you've been doing really good, you get yourself back together again. They want that, you know, to be diminished, to be eliminated, basically to be destroyed, okay? What's interesting, right, is that Queen of Swords here. So, like I said, you might be, you know, your mother's, your grandma, your grandpa's favorite spitting image. You're different than the people in your family. Definitely because the Lovers is reversed here. There's somebody here in your family that literally hates you. Emotional, out of control. Always something going on. If they want something, right, they start crying. This is, you know, when you know that somebody's toxic. They can't express it in a mature way. They can't talk about it, right? They start crying constantly. You're like, why are you crying? But this is how they play the victim. And then, you know, they get their way, right? This is for some of you also the legacy or inheritance of your mother or your father. So I don't know what's going on. You'll be extra mindful about that. Yeah. The Empress with the Ten of Pentacles is also something at your work, okay? If there's something about formalization of documentation again, or finance or contracts, right? Ten of Pentacles is reversed. The Empress is in the upright and she is creating the documentation, right? So maybe you're thinking about, should I go to a lawyer? Should I sue them? Should I start a court case? Yes, you should. Definitely. Ten of Pentacles is reversed, okay? This is like an inappropriate attack on your finance. And then the lawyer shows up, right? With the Queen of Swords, and your ancestors are backing you up again with the Queen of Swords. Yeah? There is a Virgo, by the way, that wants to be the Empress, but you don't want to give them the Empress status. Maybe you're saying something else to them, but you're saying to the Virgo, you're not the Empress. I don't want you to be the Empress. There might be literally a Virgo who says, I am the Empress because, you know, I'm a Virgo. Well, they're not. The only one that is the Empress is Taurus. That's fact. Nobody else is the Empress. That's Taurus, right? Extremely important energy, okay? Because of the Ten of Pentacles, right? So for loads of you, there is something going on here with security, stability, money. You have the Four of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, and now the Ten of Pentacles is reversed, right? So be mindful about that. Yeah, let me take these back. Let's see, Leos. If we look at sexuality and sensuality, you have the Six of Cups and the Three of Wands here, okay? So for some of you, this could be a F-body, by the way. You know each other since high school, very long, maybe from the neighborhood. You always have been with each other and, you know, you just know each other's body and You could not be in a relationship and you still are having an amazing time here. Others of you, Leos, you are longing for somebody from your past. Or, like I said, somebody from your past is going to return, sends you a message, right? They long for you. 3 of Wands could be an Aries and Scorpios here. This is both Mars energy, so somebody has the hots for you, also with the Page of Wands, right? If you're good to go, you have a good connection, whether it's an F-buddy, you started dating, or whatever you're doing, you're right. If the sex and sensuality is good, I have that here too. I also have, once you're done, right, with having intercourse, you have beautiful, conversations, right? You're really connecting here. Even when you're done, you talk about beautiful stuff, who you are, how you were raised, when you were little. You share very intimate secrets with each other about who you really are, right? It's a gorgeous connection if that is what you are in right now. Others of you, new love like this is coming in. And for some of you, you're going to meet this new love. Let me see. This new love is a Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Taurus, a Scorpio, let me see. A Scorpio, yeah, and Aries. And Pisces is also here. New love. You could recently be dating them. You really like them. They're really into you, okay? And if you want new love, they're coming in. If you haven't met them yet, you could meet them in a financial institute like banking or, insurance company, etc. You could also meet them at the gym. That's for some of you. Somebody's name could be Jim. You could meet them at your work, at your education. If you're being harassed, by the way, at your work, make sure that you take appropriate steps here. If you meet somebody at your work and in a spiritual community, that's not the one, okay? Be mindful about those. Also, anybody that, wants to have you for dinner, asking you for dinner, wants to have you for dinner, Leos. Yeah, go figure, right? Somebody wants to have you for dinner. What's for dinner, Leo? Yeah. If it's a Pisces or a Gemini, it's a big no. Gemini again here, Pisces. Pisces has been showing up multiple times, especially if if it's something with food, okay? If this is a new Pisces or a current Pisces that you're dating and it's something about food that you don't like, you're right. That's not the one. Gemini, something in bed, okay? Something about bed that you really don't like. They're too sexting or too bragging about their bad skills, or something is wrong with the bedroom here. You know that something's wrong. Others of you, this is somebody, who is like, it's like Dark Vader, right? They have very bad breath, or their breathing is really heavy. Okay, yeah. It's like, nah, okay. Nah. Also somebody that's just unattractive here, okay? This Pisces or this Gemini, or they have it both in the chart. This could be an obese person also, okay? This person cannot, let's be honest, okay? This person cannot deliver in the bedroom, Leos. Yes, it's like, come on, let's do it, right? This person has no stamina, everybody. What are they going to do in the bedroom, right? So, however, this Gemini, it seems to be a combination of a Gemini Pisces. Okay, they eat very, like, ugh. Whatever they're eating is gross. They could also be farting, they stink. However, this Gemini Pisces is, if you're cross-watching, if it's not you, don't make it fit, right? But for loads of you, no. Gemini Pisces, nah. Leos, nah. No. Others of you, they might look good, but they stink or something like that, or they fart a lot, or something is wrong with their bedroom, or something is wrong with the way they eat, or how they eat, or what they eat. It could be something simple. Maybe you are into meat, right? They're a vegan or a vegetarian. You're like, nah, forget about it. I ain't going to be with that person. Or vice versa, whatever, right? Others of you, they just stink, okay? This is a stinking person. If this person is obese, it's normal, right? I mean, all the toxicities, right, are coming out of their body. I'm not talking about curvilicious. Yes, curvilicious is healthy. I'm talking about obese. This is when the fat is eating away the organs, everybody. Okay, when somebody looks like a shit show. They can't move. They don't have any stamina. They don't know anything, right? And victim is here, right? So they're going to say, oh, I have ADHD, you know, I have this, I have that, you know. They always have an excuse for staying obese. That's who this person is. Very toxic, okay? Extremely toxic, right? Because it's all about this person, right? I have ADHD, you know, I'm asthmatic. I went to the doctor and now the doctor tells me that I have this too. They always have something as an excuse. So before you know it, you're only talking about their victimhood, right? Now, if we continue further here, there's somebody that has a secret for you. Now, guess what? Look, that's Pisces. What did I say about obese? You see that? Nine of Cups is here. The secret here is that somebody here is lying. They didn't go to the doctor. They don't have ADHD, right? False prophet, all that stuff is here, right? Emotional eater is also here, okay? They're just an emotional eater. That's what's really going on. They don't want to, you know, take responsibility. So they're telling you that they have all these illnesses, which they don't, okay? They're saying, yeah, the doctor diagnosed me. It's a lie. Doctor did not diagnose you. Yeah, or whatever this is. Then I have another message here, everybody. There is a dinner here, okay? Like literally. And if it's a Pisces, because the Hangman is reversed here and Gemini is reversed, you're having dinner with somebody. This is not a normal dinner, okay? Somebody says, hey, Leo, you want to go out for dinner? This is not a normal dinner. Somebody's interested in you sexually. That's the secret. Others of you, formally, business, whatever, you know, with your family, somebody is there, literally, okay? Yeah. What's for dinner, Leo? Like literally, right? That's the secret. If you're wondering whether somebody's eating with somebody else, yes, they are. If you're wondering whether somebody's poisoning you, whatever this is with food and dinners, you follow your intuition. You have the high priest, high priestess here with the Ace of Swords reverse. You know exactly what this is about, okay? By the way, if you feel that a Libra is lying, you are absolutely right, okay? For some of you, it's your ex. I almost said absolutely. This is your ex. The Lovers is reversed in your family section. Your family hates you. There's somebody in your family or your whole family hates you. They don't like you. Yeah, you are, of course, the most pretty, the most handsome, the most beautiful, and you represent the soul of humanity, right? The Lovers reversed is they don't like the choices that you make. They might not like your partner. They might not like your ex. Maybe you're in a very happy relationship. They hate that. Others of you, your ancestor or your family is a Gemini, literally, or you're with a Gemini, okay? They don't like that. The Lovers reverse is they could be disapproving of your relationship, your connection, judging you on your connection. Loads of you, they're going to tell you that you are not a loving person. You show up in the upright here, okay, Leos? King or Queen in the upright. So, you know, you come across as a very loving person, okay? Your own energy is in the upright. So, you know, let's just keep it real, right? The Lovers reversed is also somebody that in your family, right? Friends, inner circle, colleagues, whatever, right? They go crazy. They constantly think about you. Let's see what the Lovers is, okay? If it's family, what's their issue here? Yeah, Five of Pentacles is here. They don't like it that you are independent. You don't want them help. You want you to do your own thing. If there is a fire, you don't need any, fire department, right? You're the one who is making sure that the fire will go away. So you fix your own ish, right? Five of Pentacles, you could also have a bonus promotion raise. You're making more money than them, right? They don't like that. This is Taurus energy. This is all Venus energy, right? Empress energy also. So they don't like it that you can do it yourself. You don't need nobody. Very independent energy. Definitely wealth-based. Taurus rules wealth. It's the only zodiac signs that rules wealth. Five of Pentacles is here, by the way, and also the Five of Cups. And also Sagittarius, Aries, Leo is in this card here. So it could be any of the zodiac signs. And the Five of Cups reversed is also Cancer and Scorpio energy. Yeah? Loads of you, you don't want to be emotional. You don't want to react to their drama, right? You're not doing that, and they don't like that. They want to trigger you, okay, with their emotions. Others of you, you stopped helping a family member or a friend, and now they hate you for that. If this is your somebody else, so it's not your family, it's a friend or whomever this is for you. Okay, let's see. The Eight of Swords is here, Gemini. Aquarius, it's reversed. You're not crying over spilled milk. You're not depressed. If you were depressed, you're working on that right now. You're going to a psychologist, psychiatrist. Others of you, you bought my birth chart readings. You're doing amazing again. You're not crying anymore. Eight of Swords. You're not stuck. Somebody wants you to be stuck in the bed. Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups, and then the Eight of Swords reversed. Others of you, this is exactly what this card is, right? Your family is toxic, Leos. Look, they can't, you know, cry or whatever they do here, right? You stopped helping them. You don't want to help them anymore. That's for some of you. Overall message is the Six of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. So that looks really good. Additional message here for the beautiful Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Yeah, look. Looks really good. Happy family, whatever your definition is. Together with the partner, along with the child, along with the children, maybe blended family. This is an amazing energy. This is what you're working towards. This is also what you're going to get. Also new love. Others of you doing lots of customizations with your house. Interior design. You could be an interior design person, or you're going to meet them while you are shopping for furniture or interior design. Or somebody's a designer. Okay. You could also be buying a house with the Queen of Swords. This could be, you know, a huge, let's say, contract, right? Like a mortgage, etc. Whatever this is. And you have the perfect house, perfect neighborhood. All that stuff is here, okay? This is Leo and also Aries energy here. So, looks really good, Leos. Yeah. Okay, let's shuffle again. Let's give you some blessings. I also want to have a nature card here. I should not forget that because I forgot to do that in the Sagittarius reading. I'm realizing right now. Let's put them here so I don't forget them. Okay, let's give you 3 blessings, okay? 3 blessings coming towards you, Leos. 3 blessings for the Leos. Make sure that you also check out the Capricorn live reading. If you want to have a paid personal reading in that live reading, it's €33 for 1 question. The more you donate, of course, in that live reading of the Capricorns, the more time I will spend with you. And we always do pay it forward. So if you buy one in a live reading, you can pay it forward. Okay, and you select somebody in the chat, and then I will do for them a free reading, right? We always pay it forward. And also leave a comment once this reading is done. If you leave, you know, a comment, Leo, horoscope, love tarot reading, free reading. If you write that down, then I know that you want a free reading, and I will select somebody. And in the next reading, I will do that at the end. I will answer your question, 1 person. Yeah. Let's see. Blessings. Now you are reversed here. Okay. Queen or King of Wands reversed. The Ace of Wands is here. Aries energy. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, and the Chariot is here. Yeah, somebody. This is literally what's gonna happen, right? You're looking at somebody like, what are you doing here? Like literally, you're looking. What are you doing at my door, man or woman? What is the objective of doing that? Well, this person says, I need you to return. Chariot reversed. I said in the beginning, Cancer, right? Cancer could also be wanting you to disappear, like abracadabra, simsalabim. You know, there's people that believe in moon rituals, right? Black magic, voodoo, all that stuff, right? They want you to return. Somebody has also put something in your car here. Could be a Cancer, could be an Aries, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. Let me see, 7, 8. This could also be a Virgo. It could be a Sagittarius. It could be a Pisces, and it could be a Gemini. They've put something in your car, or they're damaging your car here. Others of you, they do something with your car, so you come back or something like that. This is the Dick card, so somebody could definitely be doing spells here on you. Queen of Wands reversed, you know, the Chariot reversed. It's like, you know already, right? The Chariot reverse is somebody who's also bad in bed with the Ace of Wands. They can't ride it, right? Somebody has not a lot of stamina. This car is not driving, right? It's driving in the return, right? Or it's going the wrong way, something like that. So somebody here cannot satisfy you, Leos, whomever this is, right? You will know. I don't know. Okay, if it's not applicable, then don't make it fit. Really simple. There could be an Aries definitely here that's doing spells on you. Somebody is doing that definitely. For some of you in particular, it's an Aries. It's a Cancer, it's a Virgo, or a Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. Be mindful about your car. Somebody wants to damage your car, okay? Or has done that. If you're wondering who it is, it's the zodiac signs that I just gave you. I also have somebody here saying, I command you, Leo. I command you to return to me. I don't know, okay, what this is. The Ace of Wands is also looking at a car, right? I don't know. You're looking at somebody here that's looking at a car. I don't know. For some of you, you don't like the car. You don't like that this person is doing cars. Or maybe this is somebody fixing your car. Or somebody fixes cars. You don't like them or something like that. Your blessing is the Ace of Wands, right? So whatever you want new here, you're going to do it. Maybe somebody's telling you not to do it. Maybe you want to start something here. The message is do it. Come on, let's do it. Let's dance. Let's dance the night away. Okay, let's look at your nature card here. Okay, nature card for you. Let's get you a nature card for the Leos. Leos. Ah, of course, how appropriate. You have the sunflower. Well, isn't that a contrast? Are you looking at the energy? You represent the soul of humanity in all ancient scriptures. That is truth. You were never ego, never arrogant. That is not who you are, Leos. If you're dealing right now with this energy, then you need to be reminding yourself that you're this energy. Scientifically, factually, any sunflower always faces the sun. Did you know that? If you didn't, now you know. They always face the sun. If you're losing yourself, if somebody doesn't want to acknowledge that you are the sun, if somebody makes you sad, unhappy, all these emotions, right? You are the sun, Leos. You represent the soul. This is why nobody cries when the sun is shining. Everybody smiles because it's the intrinsical soul energy, right? Leos, I freaking love you, okay? You know, right? I'm a big fan of you because I just love Leo energy. Yeah, the beautiful, most beautiful gift, right, that I have from a Leo is a beautiful child, right? A gorgeous, beautiful, handsome Pisces, right? So having said that, this is your message, okay? There's something about gum. Gum, I don't know, okay? Gum, chewing gum, Forrest Gump, gumbo, gumba, I don't know, something with gum or gam. I don't know, it wants to show up. Or Gemma or Gemini, okay? Whatever that means for you. I have to go. Make sure that you check out the Sagittarius reading, and there will also be a all zodiac signs in the video section. The name will be Capricorn Horoscope and then all signs. Yeah, you will be there in the two. All the zodiac signs will be in there. Very short, max 10 minutes, around 5-10 minutes. Yeah, I have to go. Thank you for being here. If you want to have a shot, everybody, for a free reading, in the next reading, in your next reading, make sure that you leave a comment. You write down Leo Horoscope Love Tarot Reading, free reading. Yeah? Do that, please. And yeah, I might select you. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, Leos.